Hello, fellow classmates. My name is Warren Peterson, and my human rights topic is people should have the right to know what food is healthy for them. And so for this, I did a little research into some food that's not healthy for you. Um, a food that's not healthy for you, as many people would know, is sugar. But a lot of people don't really know how sugar is bad for them, or how sugar can lead to certain diseases. Like, everybody just thinks that sugar can lead to cavities or something along those lines. But this particular article that I found shows that sugar is also related to um, risk factors for cardiovascular disease, such that it makes other things that we know make cardiovascular disease happen, like fats and salts in your diet, look like they aren't as bad. Um, the study shows this in many different ways. It looks at how sugar intake has changed over the years, from the 1980s being relatively low to the 2000, where it is skyrocketed, um, almost quadrupling the amount of sugar that is being ingested every day. Another little side note, it's not really in this reference that I have, but I do know that the World Health Organization says that the daily recommended amount of sugar is 24 grams of sugar, which is the equivalent of 6 added teaspoons. And this is added sugar, which is sugar that is ingested uh, without the fiber that's associated with it. So it's not saying sugar that's naturally occurring in fruits and vegetables, but sugar that's added. Um, so Coke, for instance, has 44 grams of sugar in one bottle, which is pretty significant because it almost doubles the recommended amount in just one bottle. So you could imagine people are going 4 times the amount of sugar that they should. And this excessive sugar intake is related to cardiovascular disease because people that have this sugar intake, you can find it common amongst all people that have cardiovascular disease, had cardiovascular disease, or are starting to have the symptoms of cardiovascular disease. Um, the there's also uh, in this study, it also shows that there's a likelihood that people become addicted to sugar, and this is because um, sugar sugar activates a reward pathway in the brain, similar to drugs like cocaine or heroin and stuff like that. And with an excessive sugar intake, um, you're making your body be overstimulated for sugar, and this overstimulation then makes you addicted. And so people that are wanting to cut back on sugar usually will need an addiction help with it to be able to fully cut out the added sugar out of their diet, because sugar is so addictive, and sugar can only can only do so much in the body. It is an energy source. It is significant. It is something that we've looked for historically as a species to be able to survive because there was feasts and famine. But in today's society, we do not have really famine in developed countries. We just have an excessive sugar diet, which is being enforced by a low fat diet, because whenever you take out fats out of food, you inevitably take out flavor. And if you take out flavor, your products won't sell because they'll taste bland and nobody will really want them. So what companies will do is they take out the fat, but they add in sugar so the food still tastes good to people. And it's just kind of a process that the United States is going through with sugar, and it is causing severe sicknesses. Thank you for your time. I'll leave the citation for my source. It is a scholarly reviewed article. Thank you.